stoppage for an injured player. Something you did not want to see here in the final week of the season, as he will get himself checked out. Jones. He's got the tight end, Luke Farrell.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers. Everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to... Defensive back, take that thing the other way for 6.
Third and a yard. We'll try and run here with Bigsby. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? Miss 3rd and short. Just get the ball to your running back. Make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Jones operating out of the pistol. And a lot of chances on that one. It bounce around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Jones to throw. Into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the give, it's ETN. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. For this field goal attempt. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Halftime here on this final weekend of the NFL regular season. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's with the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports halftime report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. As far as the early games go in that 1 o'clock window, we'll be focused on that game in Nashville. A big one for the Titans, as they'll square off against the visiting Houston Texans. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. And then finally, the national game on Sunday night, it's a good one, between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. The Jaguars offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now, play fake. Jones. And this ball batted away. And incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are going to allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakout.
situation will get a stoppage here for an injured player. On fourth down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt. Back deep, Anthony Gould. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. The deficit, 6 points. Touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Ooh, that's a gain of 19. And a very quick first down.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see him, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Flacco. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on lines with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. That's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great call.
Catch number 40 on the season for him.
Himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is short of the end zone. Pierce. Touchdown, Indy.
This is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route like towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick six.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jaguars offense about ready to take over once more. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Jones now on 1st down. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, Jones. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Ryan Thomas, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing, Jones. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. one away. As he's on to punt for the second straight drive. On the return is Gould. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll run on first down with 10. And he's going to get this one to the 43-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And just a short pickup there to about the 44. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Flacco. They're trying to hit him with a screen. They have the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's keep it going. Let it up the gut. I want to see some points out there. Exploit them here.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Spotted at the 45. This is a 55-yard attempt. Gay's kick is good. And the Colts will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And no chance to return this one. Through the